Okay, here we go. So here's the book we're going to read today. If you want to go ahead and look it over, front and back, can you tell me the title?
Meter.
Big word.
The Metropolitan.
Let's try Metropolitan
Museum of Art.
Have you heard of that? The Metropolitan Museum of Art?
No.
Some people call it the Met.
So.
It's a big word, so sometimes they shorten it to the Met. So, and there's the table of contents. Good job. So what do we see in there? What do you think this book's going to be about based on the title and what we see in the table of contents?
About a bunch of countries' art.
Mm-hmm.
American art, and it says Greek and Roman art.
So we'll probably be learning a lot about
art,
especially because it's a museum. Okay, so this book is about a famous museum located in New York City, New York. The book is written in the first person as the narrator, and they share their experience of visiting this museum while taking a guided tour. So do you know what that means, the first person?
No.
So they'll do a lot of, you'll read a lot of I, me, my, like she's telling the story. I saw that. Okay. Have you ever visited a museum of any kind?
No.
No?
Well, we might drive to New York, so.
You might be going there soon?
Yeah, this summer, so we might drive or we might fly. We're not sure yet.
So maybe you'll get to go to see the Metropolitan Museum of Art. It's huge. You'll learn about how big it is in there. Have you ever been, you've never been to one even local, like we have a Portage Museum here?
No, not really.
No? What do you think it would be like? What do you expect the museum to be like?
Cool. I wanted to go with one with the dinosaurs, but I have to wait till my daddy said he might take me soon.
Oh, cool. I don't think they have dinosaurs at the art museum, but maybe like a science museum.
Yeah,
Have you ever been to the Children's Museum in Madison? That's a museum too, but it doesn't seem like a museum. No?
Because there's one in Chicago that he knows.
Yes, there's a great one for the dinosaurs in Chicago. That one will be fun. Okay, well, let's review some of the words that we are going to be going over. There's some big ones, and I want to make sure that you understand them. We want to work on pronouncing, and we want to work on understanding what they are so that when we reread them, it makes sense in the sentence. Some of them. I didn't choose all of them. We're going to actually go through the book, though. So on page 4, there's someone's name that we refer to a lot, so we just want to make sure you understand. Can you try that name?
Cole.
Close. Good job with the hard C, though. Chloe. Chloe. Yeah. So we'll say that name a lot. And then on the next page, this is a place. Dender. So that it's the name of a temple, and it's the Temple of Dender. And then we also have the name of this dam that affected this temple. So that's the Aswan Dam. Can you say those?
Ashwan.
Yeah. Good job. Good job. Let's turn to page 6. There we go. And this one's kind of tricky. Why don't you try this one? Take a guess.
The cave?
Yeah, this one is tricky because this is the soft C. Try it again. Facade. Yeah. Yeah, very good. Very good. That one's a tricky one. Do you know what facade means?
No.
It's like the building's side or the building's structure. So like in this one, it talks about the pictures were on the building's facade, on the building's wall or out exterior. So we'll turn to right here. Same page. This is a tough one. Want to try it?
Hieroglyphs.
Very good. Very good. It's hieroglyphs. So, or hieroglyphics is another way of talking about it. You may have heard that term before, hieroglyphics. Sometimes we hear about that in our social studies or our math classes, but hieroglyphs is these pictures that were on the temple that are like carved into the wall. Either they stick out or they carve in, and they were pictures. So it's a very ancient form of art, which makes sense. We're learning about art. And then there's an artist's name that we want to make sure we pronounce okay. So let's turn to page 8.